Hello, everybody, and welcome. Let's make sure all our chats are working. Test. Because yesterday, not all our chats were working. So we'll check all this shit. Test. Man, I even changed what I was doing. Why is the... I don't know what happened, but the kick chat isn't working. Test 2. It's like kick broke. For some reason. I might have to relink my kick. Is the game coming up yet? There we go. Why are my chats all not working? Am I not? Yeah, okay. So it looks like none of my stuff wants to work. This is busted. This isn't starting. I should be live now. Am I live on YouTube? It's showing that I'm blank on YouTube. Yay! Everything is fucked. Everything is fucked. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, let's see if I can fix this. Test. 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 Why did everything break? Test. So, for some reason, Kip doesn't recognize me as a place anymore. Which is kind of annoying. And all my stuff just dropped again. Hello? Alright. So guys, everything is fucked. Is my game sound working? Okay, my game audio is working. Thank goodness. Alright, I think I finally fixed everything. I think I finally fixed everything, except for the chat for Kick doesn't want to work, which makes everything a little harder than it needs to be. So I will deal with that right now. So I am going to the baseball game tonight, so there is no Biggles breakdown tonight. With no Biggles breakdown tonight, that means we are we're going to play Cold Steel because the game doesn't start till later today. And I thought it would be nice to have these extra 3 days off, especially because I like to go to sleep after the games. So we're here, and we'll have Kick open on this side so we can get it. Now I did do some leveling while I was in my bed on my Steam Deck. So we got all our leveling up, and now we can just jump into where it's going. Why the fuck is my controller not working? There we go. Somehow my Xbox bar loaded up and fucked everything up. Okay. So, what I have been doing while I was away was I've been leveling these up. Juggler's one that we got in this thing, so I've been leveling it up. Seems to level a lot faster, and it seems like it would be a really good, how do I say this? A really good, like, side support character. So, like, how we know Eustace is really good, she adds, like, CP and stuff, so using this stuff could probably help her as well. Even though Angel is much better. Alright, let's give them their actual stuff. Hold on. Raven, Mistral, Brave. I kind of want to keep leveling that up, though. Aegis, Angel. Oh, he just leveled that up. Give him Force back. He can keep that. I've been having him go Gaius's thing. Criminal. Gaius gets his evasion. I feel like if I give this like high fucking evasion, I feel like I should give Gaius something better. Yeah, this one just like rolls with him that well. So I benched Green to try to get like some of these links up, like Fee and Laura, trying to get them higher. And then Milliam and Eustace. So we got all the way to basically everybody's level 55 except for Reen, of course, because Reen's in every chapter no matter what. So let me pull this chat back up so I can get it.
My turn. Okay.
My turn.
Right.
So we're going to end our investigation because there's not really much we can do left. We're not getting enough experience to do anything. So let's jump to the next part of the story. Well, congratulations. We all survived another month of exploration. And sure enough, nothing suddenly appeared on our way back out. Well, if the 6th floor really is the bottom of the ruins, that would mean we finally done with our monthly investigation, right? I'm a bit irritated. We still haven't cracked a single one of its mysteries. That can't be the end. They make this worst designed dungeon ever. So just my hunch, but I don't think we've just taken our last trip in the old schoolhouse. Maybe we should tell the principal later and see what he thinks. Is that going to be the cat? Yeah, okay. I didn't realize the cat it was a bell on its neck. A cat? Oh, it's Celine. Are you acquainted with this cat? You know Celine Fee? Yep, I saw her with Emma once. Doesn't seem like Emma's her owner, but it's almost like they were having a conversation somehow. When you put it that way, I've gotten that impression before too. Meow. So you're Celine. That's a pretty name. Man, I should have put Emma in this group. Oh, her fur's all soft. I wonder who her owner is if it's not Emma. She has to be someone's cat. She has a ribbon on her tail. Hey, don't just monopolize all the petting. Still, she's quite an elegant looking cat. She seems exude a natural air of pride. I think she and I would get along. ... She doesn't seem to mind all the attention, at least. Oh? What is it? It seems like she wants something from me. The question is what? Oh? It looks like she's had enough attention for one day. Hold on, I don't know why. I might have to like see what's up with Restream because now it's not doing my chat. So I might have to reuse the chat or like relink the channel or something. But for those of you that are members on my channel, there is now a there is now a what's it called? How to explain it? There is now a video on my channel from Zatsutabe. It's going to be members only until the normal time for the breakdown, or an hour before the breakdown usually starts. For channel or for non-channel members. That way you still get me talking about an anime show tonight on Monday, even though I will not be here because I will be at the baseball game. I wouldn't want her to wander into the old schoolhouse and get hurt. She'll probably be fine. She looks like she knows her way around the campus. True. She seems pretty intelligent too. I guess we're probably worried for nothing. Anyways, we might as well call it a day. Yeah, you're right. Oh, and let's not forget when we get back to the dorm, we need to sit down and discuss what we're doing for the festival. Whoops, almost forgot about that. Sigh. Well, it sounds like we'll have plenty to keep us busy tonight. I mean, you're going on a date with Toa, my man. After all the progress we've made, I'd really rather we were the ones to solve the mystery of the old schoolhouse. Oh well, guess that's not much point dwelling on it now. Oh yeah, it's almost time to meet up with Toa. I should head onto the computer room on the second floor of the main building. Received chaos as a reward. 1 additional bonding point. Let me just make sure Toa is not a bonding point. No, okay, she's just the main story. Okay. Look how many EP charges we got. That's insane. Okay, save. Attend. Alright, let's see. I'm already 5 with her, so I don't feel like going to talk to her if I'm already maxed out. But I can get Milliam closer to 4. Machias can always go suck a dick. I can get Crow to 3. But I don't really want to hang out with Crow. Does that make me seem like a bad person? Let's go to Milliam. Where's Milliam? She's in the park. I'll be taking the children to the Academy Festival. I hope I'll see you there. Hee. I'll be there all right. In fact, I know how the two of us just go together. I'm not sure about that. You and Rudy would be able to walk around on your own, but there are other younger children who need to be accompanied. As a sister, it's my duty to make sure everyone enjoys. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Kay's trying to get it. He's in love. Wait, okay, that's the same thing. but I was talking to her the last time. Now I get it. He's got a crush on Rosine. Man, just look at that dumb look on his face. Man. Okay, I love it. I love it. All right, let's go talk to... Let's spend our one bonding point with Milliam. I made some cookies at Cooking Club today. Nicole and Marguerite got all freaked out about it, but it was super fun. What did you do this time? I let Lammy help me flatten out the cookie dough, but he kind of flattened the whole board on accident. It's almost charming when you put it like that. Should I spend time with her? Mind if I hang out with you for a bit, Milliam? We really never get the opportunity to relax together very often. Sure, go ahead. Sit down and kick your feet up. Life as a student is much fun. I've been here for a month already and I haven't even gotten bored yet. Glad to hear it. Oh yeah, you made some cookies at the Cooking Club, didn't you? How'd they turn out? You want to try them for yourself? Liam took out the cookies in the paper bag. Here you go, they're pretty good. Awesome, can't wait. Munch. It's a bit salty. Yeah, I messed up and used salt instead of sugar. That's such a cliche that I didn't think people actually did it. It's actually pretty good though. Hey Reen, did you ever stop to think I might have poisoned that cookie? Didn't even cross my mind. You wouldn't have really gained anything by doing though, would you? That's true. You might not want to be so trusting though. It's like you forget I'm intelligence division sometimes. Okay, that's true. Mostly due to how natural it feels to have you here. Think about it. There's a tons of students here at Thor, and a lot of them are kind of weird, to be honest. Yes, they're all very weird. This isn't a normal school, and you're not an average student, but you fit in here and makes things more interesting. I mean, I guess in that way, Thor is kind of like a salty cookie, and maybe that makes you salt. Huh? I think I kind of get what you mean. I'm not really sure, though. It's fine. If you don't get it right now, maybe it'll make sense someday. Thanks for the cookie. I wouldn't mind having some more another time. I got it. I'll make them even saltier just for you. That's not what I meant. Alright. Did I get it to 4? No. Okay, I tried. I kind of get what you mean. Looking forward to the next batch, though. Make them even tastier. Alright, so we spent our one. Monica and Laura are hanging out. I remember when Laura hated Monica because she wasn't very good at swimming and she wasn't getting good at the lessons. And by doing this, you can turn into an Octodog. My word, you transformed that hot dog into an octopus. I didn't know you were capable of such miracles, Monica. Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but how about I teach you how to make them? Then you can make a miracle worker too. You mean it? Thank you so much. Sounds like she's really taken to cooking. Guess I'll have an Octodog to look forward to the next time she makes something. Amazing to think one could fashion a hot dog into a little octopus or cut an apple into the shape of a rabbit. I wasn't aware the cooking is such intricate art. Laura's gotten hooked on cooking lately. It's nice to be able to teach her something after being her pupil for so long. All right, let's see. Dolly, what up? Bout seems awfully worried. Do you think really ended the war with Crossbow? I hope not. It's only been 10 years since the war with Liberal. I don't want us to go through anything like that, okay? Imperial Liberation Front is still at large, it seems. I can't relax knowing those loonies are still running around out there. Okay. Tell that crow pulled off something really crazy last year. No idea what, though, since I didn't get to see it. They made a rock band. What were you doing hanging around the old schoolhouse, Celine? Is there something you want to tell me? Meow. So I guess that's as much as I can tell. She seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. Leave it to Reen to touch a cat. Okay. So I do want to hang out with Toa, but we need to talk to everybody. Misty, well, hey, it's been a while. It's just about time for the Academy Festival, isn't it? Sounds like it'll be a riot. Maybe I'll manage to find some time to pop in and say hi. Be great to see you there, but don't overwork yourself just to go. Now that it hits the spot, a younger boy caring for you is refreshing. She's definitely an odd one. She wants the ring D. She wants to be in that harem. You're such a sweetheart. Not this time, Misty. We've got a big issue to deal with. The only thing that gets us past the censorship business is popularity. Someday you'll learn to play along. Oh, Misty, you're finally here. Right, I got an important job for you tonight. We've got help with my new plan. I call it Long Live Radio Trista. 2 of us will pull it off. We work together. Okay, that's the same thing we just read. Phew, I was beginning to worry. Misty makes the director panic on a regular basis, but it's perfectly suited to work with each other. Hey, tonight's broadcast should be as fantastic as ever. We've talked to Laura, we talked to them. What did she say after the cookies? Kind of get what you meant. Make them even tastier. Old man Ewer, the first year's heavy lifting, said the festival will do this. Don't certainly care for the job setup, turnout. My K senses are tingling. Is he bugging poor Ruine again? Sorry, he always gets carried away because she's such a sweet person. Senses aren't always wrong. I hope he's not bugging her again. Oh good, I still have a bunch of... Why can't you guys just get evergreens? Okay... Everybody's all excited about the festival. It's gotten chilly lately. Must be a sign to buy new clothes for the fall. Oh my, there's just so much money. I like how Colette's not like a noble, but she spends more money than like everyone. I was so ready to be dressed to the nines for the festival, but then I remembered all the students have to wear their uniforms. Oh well. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to check out the fall fashion. Yeah, Colette was trying to like land a male. Not a male, a man. I mean, same thing, but it sounds weird when you say land a male. She was trying to get the D on. Wait, you can practically see the changing of the season of the sunset. Well, the fact that summer flowers with all which, all right, let's see. This is the first time Cody's out of it way home. It's not like he's studying at least one to hand. Where the fuck are those things? Oh, chaos actually sounds good. Who doesn't like some good chaos? I haven't read this yet. I've already read that book. Where's the one I was looking for? Steak? Okay. Already talked to the kids. I'm helping Kenny think of stuff for the festival. I think he should bunch fish up. Everything would be, they're so cool. Maybe I should display all the fish I've caught then. Ask my brother for advice. Man, if only there was more evergreens somewhere. Should I break into Millie's house? I'm glad I'm home. Amen. Is the bath ready? Yes, it's ready for you to heat up for the dinner. I don't want to go into your bath. Oh, Klein is teaching Millie. It seems like his parents finally made up. That's good. The family's important thing in the world and everyone wants to get along. Really like to think you claimed my parents were getting along, and now I realize, hey, now don't give me all that credit. Everything turned out because you had the courage to tell them how you feel. You think? Okay, let's get to studying. I'm glad that Emily's parents finally made up. Blah blah blah. The daughter is not in the house. Okay. Oh yeah, the daughter's right here. Don't really care. Why are you here? Where's what's his name? All right, let's find Patrick. Patrick's guy was talking, like, worried about him. Male student, don't care. Female student, hello. Would you like to come back to Reen's harem? She didn't want to go to Reen's harem. She said, how dare you not think of me as Reen's harem? Okay, to the library! Planning on opening a festival, blah blah blah, okay. Eustace, what do you got for me? It took some time for reaching this festival events. There are many things could potentially work, but our members don't do us any favors. Similar to other projects. Council President called on you, didn't she? Try to Cajoles an idea out of her. Corral? Maybe? Is that what that word's supposed to be? Test. The reason why I was doing the test is because Restream is not working correctly. It is not working correctly with my chats. So I've been going test to see if it's actually working, because I might have to unlink a channel and relink the channel. I don't know why it's not working, but we'll try. Like it's not even like even my stream isn't showing up correctly. So I've been running into issues with it. Running out of time, but let's not give up just yet. Our idea's gotta be perfect. Okay, teacher! Oh my, so wait, we wrapped up a little, okay. Okay. Student union. The lacrosse club has come a long way since the beginning of the year. There's nothing we can do. Of course, don't take the spotlight off the first years. We, the second years, by the hand for the first years of their festival. Together, we should be able to create something great. All right, Emily, what do you have to say? Looks like the lacrosse club is going to be just fine next year with Elisa and Ferris around. Teresia and I don't even have half a year left before we graduate, but it's nice to leave such good hands. Definitely a weight off my shoulders. What do you got, Elliot? Coming up with a good idea for the festival is harder than I thought, especially when all the other clubs have started preparations. It feels like the rush. But the last thing would panic and end up doing. Sorry, I admit, to throw the towel, admit. Totally clueless on this point, okay? Elliot and I were bouncing ideas off each other, but nothing really seemed to stick in the end. And I think the same thing would have been happy if they got the rest of the class in on it. Man, we should have just did a kissing booth between Eustace and the girls. I say we win. Nope, not getting on. Come on. And then they come up like, oh, you know what I mean? I really don't care. But you know what? Let's talk to him anyways. Maybe he's like, congratulations, I have a hidden quest for you. A girl from the student council asked me to decorate. How dare you not do what Toa and her team asked you to do? Oh, Ferris, my sister supreme, your expression of late steers the indestructible enormous pride within me. One can readily liken it to the serene radiance given off by snow as it melts under the gentle sunlight. Rejoice, Ferris. Join your brother in carnival of unrelenting joy. Do you ever stop being so aggravating? Why must you bother me when Seraph is too busy for your nonsense? So, the Beast, I posted a new members video right now. It will go live at 5 or 8 Eastern. 8 Eastern. You have grown rather fond of the lacrosse club, have you not? This calls for a celebration. What, not enjoying some tea at the salon? Nothing of the finest, of course. Why must he blow everything out of proportion? Just because Seraph is currently occupied doesn't mean he gives him carte blanche to bother me. Carte blanche? What? I've already read that. I finished writing out the prologue, the plot outline you gave me, but I've been carried away in my own interpretation of some of the scenes, though. Warn me in advance just how graphic does it get. We may have sorted out some of the issues here. I'm leaving the cleaning ideas up with you. Got it. I used writing stuff explicitly for women with similar tastes, so it turns out to be a little tricky. Powers combined, I'm sure it's going to be... She just wants the boys to bang. She's a fucking weirdo. It seems the girl from Class 7 and I might be kindred spirits. Crystal Ball tells me that she's willing to play a part in something far greater than we could. Not only that, I caught her speaking to a black cat more than once. Fate seems to have many hardships in store for the poor girl. I hope someday she'll feel like talking about it at least. Like the... okay, so she's talking about Emma. Toe wanted to meet me in the computer room, didn't she? I should not be going into the second floor of the main building. Okay. Can I break into the salon now? Nope. I'm technically a noble. I should be allowed in the thing. Racism! Angelica, what up? I'm here to deflower your beautiful maiden instead of you. I just got back from my riding. There's nothing like riding a bike. The wind blows your troubles right away. Guess you could say the feeling is pretty much the way of life. Now that's quite the match we had there. Thanks for accepting my challenge. Let's do it again sometimes. Surprised she didn't say stay away from my Toa. Kill you. But she knows Toa's mine. If this had a Toa one, I'd put Toa on it. Alright. Why does... They should all have themselves, right? Except for Reen, who has Laura. Perfect timing. Just finished up here. Gets wet. Do you have any other ones? This one's the best. Like, it levels you up faster. I wonder if you keep the quartz when you go into, like, New Game Plus. I'm planning on selling some, they're going to be selling flowers. Can I sneak into the gymnasium? What are you doing here, Schwarzer? Not a whole lot, just passing through. You seem pretty focused, though. What do you mean by that? I hope you're not implying that I made my way here to practice any such nonsense. Got it. He seems kind of, Nothing has to do with you. For all this noble posturing, Patrick worries about things like everyone else. Maybe I can help him out. Keep asking. Would you mind telling me what happened? I'm not trying to offer you my help, but as clarity, anything like that. Sometimes it helps just to talk things out with someone. ... You really are a strange fellow, aren't you? But if I must, I must. If you wouldn't mind, where do I begin? To completely frank, I'm a little concerned about Celestian. That's a surprise. I can't imagine what a butler of his skills due to cause someone else's current. Seems you may have been overestimating his ability somewhat. For the last week or so, he's been acting rather odd, for the lack of a better term. He knocked up one of the students. How dare he? He's just a butler. Not only has he stopped reprimanding me when he normally would, he's taken to spoiling me too. Worse yet, every reply he gives me sounds half-hearted and empty. Now, that is odd for him. It's the first time he's ever done something like this too. Don't misunderstand me, he still performs his duties as a butler magnificently. However, his actions of late have made me him seem more distant more than ever. Curiously, I've overheard him discussing seemingly serious issues over the telephone too. Something must be going on. Agreed, unfortunately, whenever I bring it up, he simply brushes me off. This is infantilizing. Of course, more disheartening. It feels like a betrayal of trust. It never seemed two of us a typical master and servant, but something more. Perhaps something like akin to brothers. Maybe I can worm some details out of him. Oh? It's possible he might be going through something that he's rather not involved with those who care. But I won't get involved if you don't want me to. If that's the case, truly wouldn't mind? Not in the slightest. Leave it to me. What exactly do you hope to gain by helping me, Schwarzer? A noble minion. I don't know. Suppose it does matter. You will likely find Celestine attending to the upper class dorm. Leave discovering the truth of you. I'll head right over there. He's banging the students. You must stop him. He's sneaking in the noble girls' bedrooms. Have I talked to anybody on the thing? I assume Paula and... what's his name? Lambert. I truly spread joy writing the research hope. Prove my visit to Heimdall, study the racism of conduct. I gotta admit, I feel real reacting. Horse is right. Okay. Okay, I'll go get permission, and then it's off to the races. Literally. You know what to say? Better strike while the iron's hot. I'm sorry I skipped our little thing to hang out with Milliam, but you're already linked 5. Are you already done with practice for the day? Yeah, the second years are busy preparing the festival. They might ask me to help them out with setting things up here to the point. Guess nobody's getting the rest until the festival's over, especially those of us who haven't come up with anything. I really hope we can find something that's perfect for us. We only get one shot at this, so to do something I'll already be... Okay. But if I look at this now, like the... Where is it? I have so much more information on the characters. Capable of giving off a network. Yep. Daughter of the Count. Like, you get so much information. Right? Personally delivers routine tests to his dormitory first thing in the morning in 3 days. Her work evacuating Heimdall earned both a spot in the trade conference and a number of postgraduate offers. Seemed to be able to score decently in exams without studying at all. Emily and Teresa's friendship didn't get along at first. Yep, okay. Like, I love how it gives you so much just by talking to people, and you really feel like you get to know more about the team. You know? And by team, I mean the school. Comes from the seaside of Lamar province. I need to get more from the sisters. Um, uh, so we'll probably get more about Patrick here. Beast-like power. Laura seems to have taken care of her father in both characters and strength. Is she? Somehow I have a good amount of Machias information, and I try to avoid them at all time. Fun times. Just a quick lead to life, and you're ready to join the club. I feel like if I didn't do stuff just to hang out with people I like, I could have more like stories for each person. So we don't want to go to the computer room just yet. We need to talk to everybody else. I need to, oh wait. I need to do a thing for Patrick. Oh, hello there. Is there something I can help you? I'm actually looking for... I have, but he left before the dorm. He mentioned something to collect from Sharon. From Sharon, huh? Wonder what it is. Thank you very much. He's doing Sharon? Man, I already called dibs. Stay out of my harem. How dare you? Hello, nurse. Keep the beers coming. Looks like she's pretty wasted. I should just let her sleep it off. Don't hit my limit, just shrimp more booze into glass. Okay. Oh, hello, Masterine. Is there something you needed from me? I'm actually searching for Celine right now. Have you seen him? I heard he was headed over here. Indeed, you missed him by a matter of moments. At this moment, I had made too much dinner for this evening, so I decided to offer him some wouldn't be able to eat, which said was gladly off his hands, so he came to collect it. I see maids and butlers have their own economy here, don't they? Does that mean he's headed back? Not necessarily. There's something about his demeanor today that seemed quite different than usual. He's breached up a career shot on the way back on land a little bit. Though I can't say for sure he'll be headed there. Quiche, was it? Well, that's my next stop anyways. Thanks, Sharon. You're very welcome. Happen to be in the middle of dinner pressure. Is Cyril anyone else returns, so dinner will have to wait until then. Remain business until finished. Hey, Lady Sarah has yet to sober up too. If you have any remaining business, it may be wise to finish it now. You bastard, I'm tired of running. Celeste, good day, Master Reed. My apologies for always having to constant trouble Master Patrick causes you. Oh, no worries. He's not as much trouble as he tries to be. Hold on a second. Is that alcohol you're drinking? Not even I can escape the lure of drinking on the job once in a while. Sorry. That was a terrible attempt at a joke. Of course, that is non-alcoholic. I'm here for the atmosphere rather than the intoxication. I see. Patrick was right. He is acting kind of strange. Time for me to get to the bottom of this. Hey, Celine. If I may, Masterine, allow me to guess the sequence of events that brought you here. On your way to the training hall, you so happened to bump into Master Patrick. After a period of guarded discussion, he let slip he was worried about me. After being the paragon of selflessness you offered to talk with me, which I ultimately led you here. Am I correct? You haven't been watching us from the shadows or anything, have you? Not at all. It was a simple deduction when you know pieces in play in certain circumstances. However, the real surprise is that Master Patrick could bring himself to make a request from you. I must have caused him more concern than I'd ever imagined. He really is worried about you. I don't want to ask to say any more than you're comfortable with, but isn't there anything you could tell me? Just say things are rather complex. Then would you prefer to talk to Patrick about what's going on? I feel kind of bad for him the way things stand. I understand you've come all this way for Master Patrick's sake, so it would be rude for me to leave things as they are. But just telling you everything would be a bit of a bore, so why don't you play a little card game? What kind of card game? I have 2 blade cards here. One card is a 1 and the other is a 7. Now watch carefully as I shuffle these. Correctly guess which one is the 7 and you win. Do that and I'll tell you everything you wish. What did you do to Sharon? All right. Well, if you don't mind getting one question in now, is there a point to all this? I admit that is kind of an unusual requirement, but this is deeply personal matter, so our Melissa will have to discuss it. In other words, I'd rather put myself into a situation which I don't have to choose not to. Ah, now it makes sense. Well, I accept your challenge. Thank you. Let's see, did it? I fucking lost. When was my last save? Fuck, that long ago? Alright, well, I failed. I am the worst. Wait, that's not the Fancy Club. Did you get any? I did. So he plans on telling me everything tonight, then how egotistical. Will he start singing me on his own? Then he dares to worry about me? Okay. Still blue. Okay, reward. Got it. What is this item I got? Fence, poison, blinds, and burn? Okay. Let's go to the roof. Maybe there's someone on the roof. Bro, what are you doing in here? What are you doing here, Crow? Nothing much. Did something happen? No, just feeling a bit sentimental. It's nothing serious. Don't worry about it, man. Feeling a bit sentimental. Not too serious. There's no one up here. Let's go back on the first floor. Are you looking for Fee? She's taking a nap at the moment. She showed up talking about having to use her head too much today. Hee. That makes send home. It gets dark, so don't worry. Couldn't be happier to see Fee discovering that more and more things important to her. May the goddess be praised. Jan, we're really struggling to come up with something, aren't we? Maybe inspiration feels like art should lie down. You're just looking for an excuse to sleep, aren't you? Perhaps. I tried after all that thinking. Or I'm tired after all this thinking. Jan, rest in your hands. Reen. You know, I never noticed it before, but those two would make a cute couple. I just wonder, my greatest idea yet. A girlfriend is just what he needs to keep his eating habits in check. The festival should be the best time to set them up. Sparks will be flying. Let's do it. This isn't bad, actually. When you heard you're going to cook for me, I made peace with Adios and braced for death, but you did good. Hee. Would you care for some tea? I would, actually. Thank you very much. Hey man, thanks, I appreciate it. Sorry, would you say that again just a little louder? I think I heard you. What a brat. Mink came along to celebrate Instructor Makarov's birthday. Celebrating with your family truly is a wonderful thing, isn't it? There's something about seeing those two together makes me feel at ease. I'm sure Instructor Makarov appreciates Mint's effort to prepare for a gift for her too. Seeing that together put me at ease for some reason. I still can't believe I fucked that up. I've been asked to assist with the preparation of the month's field study. Exact nature of my assignment is a military secret. I'm afraid that if I told you anymore, I'd have to kill you. You just have to wait till your day off. I love how he threatened to kill a student. Like, nice. Let's have a side conclusion. Such hereby declares the old schoolhouse complete, thanks to cooperation. Pencils drawing near. Alright. I've talked to Machias, talked to everybody. I've been everywhere but the old schoolhouse. So it's time to go on my date. Well, here we are. I wonder if Toa's inside already. After entering the computer room, you won't be able to roam around. Any bonding adventure with not trigger will no longer be viewable. Knock and enter.
Huh? Doesn't sound like she's here yet.
I'm kind of hungry.
Oh. At least
she's
getting some
sleeping.
rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her.
Wake her by poking her cheek?
On the other hand, she might not want to be left sleeping like this either. Still, she seems really cozy napping there, so I don't want to just jar her awake or anything. Sorry, but if I don't wake you up, I could end up being here all night.
Would that be so wrong, Reen?
Mom. Dad.
Yeah, I don't think I can bring myself to do it after all. She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer. Oh, right.
That a boy, Reen?
There we go.
That's what I was hoping you'd do in the first place.
I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
A jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Reen? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over.
Dun, dun, dun.
So this jacket is... Oh no! I'm so sorry! I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Don't worry about it.
Toa is best girl. I've decided.
You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Aw. Why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments?
because that's just who you are.
Still. Thanks.
What?
No
What?
problem.
What did I
Glad to
just
do what I
glad?
can.
There was nothing
It
there.
wasn't too hot, was it?
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm. But anyway, that's not the point. Now, listen here, Reen.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly of you, and I'm kind of happy you did. But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you know.
I'm sorry. I did try to wake you up once, but you seemed so relaxed and peaceful that it would have been almost too cruel to go through with it. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
No. I'm not annoyed with you. It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood.
He was reading a book. He was reading a book while waiting for you. Come on, Toa.
Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video camera that was being developed by the Ruhr Institute of Technology.
I would love to see like it be a death metal and just have Toa doing death metal.
And we've still got the recording here.
An orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the orbital net. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures. Just watch.
Amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time, so it's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it?
Just watch. I'm waiting. I'm hoping it's death metal.
It's really something else.
If Toa is singing death metal with that cute little innocent voice.
Oh, there we are going up.
Wow.
Isn't it cool?
Is it death metal?
It's called rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They use orbital audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
What is Toa wearing? Holy shit!
It definitely is.
Reed's going to need a change of pants.
And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
I forgot about the outfit.
Now she's all blushing.
Don't look at that. Just focus on the performance.
This is...
I was hoping for death metal.
Bravo! That was incredible! I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
She's so red. Oh, poor Toa.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
Help! This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this, but we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance.
How's them outfits, Lamo? Like, dude, what was really weird is it made Toa look like a completely different person. It looked like she was like 7 years younger.
I'm glad to hear it.
She looked like she already looks young, but she looks like she's freaking like 10 years old in that.
Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
Wait, are we going to do a rock thing, or are we going to do something with the video camera?
I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you too. If you put this memory quartz into the orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want. Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Toa. I mean, I asked you for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you.
I have to check the things. I know Chunk just wants me to make more videos, which I'm really bad at doing the videos for like video games. I figured I'd so I've got 5 votes and 4 of them are all yes. So I am probably going to just play the rest of them on stream as well. I was going to play all of them anyways because most of them go on my Steam Deck, so I could just play them when I'm not like streaming. But yeah, so we'll probably
You're always looking out for me, Reen. It's the least I could do.
So we're going to we'll play all of them up to the one that came right after Cold Steel 4, and then we'll think about doing Daybreak. But as of right now, Daybreak is the least thing I want to, or the last thing I want to do. It was probably Chunk. You know, the person who told me to play this franchise, he's just kind of, I don't know. I think he's upset that I didn't like Kingdom Hearts.
I'm sure this idea will spark some
Because he hasn't been back to a live stream
Not
since
ideal
then.
yet. But I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
Me too.
I mean, the whole reason why I was streaming this game was because they asked me to. And now they don't. They haven't been to one of these. But now I've met new people playing this game, so worth, right? Well, that seems to have gone over well. I can see Elliot's eyes light up when I mention it. How am I liking the story overall? I really like this story. It's fun. I like the characters. I like what's going on. I like how like all the random characters, or like all the random like city people, NPCs, all have like interesting stuff that increases the lore of the world. I might have to play Daybreak eventually, but I don't like the fact that the translators, I'm hoping by the time I play it, there'll be mods that fix the translations. But when the translators admit that they changed 2/3 of the dialogue, it really changes a lot of the characters. Which is why I can't stand a lot of stuff that comes out today, just because like when you watch the sub and then you watch the dub, like after you've watched the sub, and you see how different the characters behave because of what they're saying, it's kind of annoying. And that's why like something like Eden Zero didn't get a second season of the dub. It went only sub because of how much they changed the characters' like behaviors with the change in dialogue. So it's like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play, and not just a play, a full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings. Even if an operetta is shorter than a full opera, this is Class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure they have spared no expense in the outfits and stage designs. True. If they had any more blowhards, they'd be a wind tunnel. Yeah, I get that. I hate localization. I almost completely switch to subs when watching anime. Well, it also depends on who's translating the sub. Like 2.5D Seduction has Katrina translating it, and her translations change like how the characters like talk and how the characters, like some of the characters' motivations because of how she changed the dialogue, and it's really fucking annoying. Class 2 looks like they're going to run with the idea of doing some kind of indoor garden. From what I heard, they want something based on the motif of the night sky. Sounds like quite an elaborate setup. Class 3 intends on running a game room based around Blade. I heard they're planning to decorate the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners as well as advanced matches. Huh, really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can enjoy an exotic dining experience. Not sure what they mean by Eastern style though. Well, my sword is technically Eastern style, I guess, but yeah, that seems like an awfully broad term. You don't really see too many stuff from the East in the Erebonia. Class 5 is doing something kind of different. They're using the training hall for some attraction they call Mishy Panic. Wait, isn't Mishy the mascot of the big theme park in Crossville? The one that Laura loves? Kind of strange choice considering the current political climate. I'm kind of a Mishy fan though. One time Lecter brought me back a Mishy keychain. It's pretty cool. Oh, the intelligence division never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Anyways, the captain of the riding club is intending to organize some manner of horse racing. Mishy Panic is fun. Do we get to actually experience the different things in the festival? Officially, there's to be no gambling, but with the senior colleagues involved, sure, free enterprise will find a way. Innocent whistle. Nice, Crow. Really, Crow? Toa's not going to like if she finds out. Come on, it's a festival. A little low-stakes fun never hurt anyone. Number of second years are planning to run stalls, and many clubs are intending to put the events all. Well, but in terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. I've heard attendees will be able to vote on which class event they like most. Yes, and some are just choices and cutscenes, but some are minigames. Hell yeah. With the winner to be announced during the evening festivities, sounds like it's going to make things awfully competitive. Still, it is that much more incentivized to make our class contribution one to remember. Treats us to our current problem. What do we do? I'm thinking we should avoid doing anything that would require large-scale equipment. With our numbers and time we have to prepare, I doubt we can get set up or even spare someone to operate it. Yeah, you make a good point. But if we take that into account, just about the only other option we have is doing something on the auditorium stage. And it's worth noting that using the stage would put us in direct competition with Class 1. We can't very well put on a production like theirs, though we just look like copycats. Whatever we end up doing with it should be something we can all have part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration with a few sparring matches? No, that would probably get turned down as too dangerous. Not a bad line of thought, though. How about a cooking contest? Ooh, I call judge. Who's your best girl in the game? Highest bond. Definitely spend time with her at the festival. Our troubles are over. I just had a visionary idea we can do with the Academy pool. Picture this. Stunning ladies in bikini wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for the fight, stay for the accidental exposure. Let's go, Crow. I think not. Get out. No. Sorry, this is getting us nowhere. They all sound like fun, though. I think Laura and Elisa are both 5. Actually, I did find one idea I think we might be able to use. You did? Really? I'll bet Toa told you. Yeah, she showed me the video too. I can't believe you never even mentioned it. You guys put on an amazing show. Well, I'm the lone second year here. Didn't want to rob you bright-eyed first years of the full festival experience. So what's this idea then? The student council president suggests something to you? Yeah, she showed me a video of a concert that she, Crow, George, and Angelica put on for last year's festival. A concert on stage with vocals? Oh, that does sound interesting. Can I not spend it with Tella? Oh, that does sound interesting. I have heard there was one event last year's festival that really drove the crowd wild. I've heard similar things, but I had no idea Crow was involved. Yeah, it was pretty spur of the moment though, so it was too late for them to put us on an official poll. If folks had been able to vote for us, I don't doubt we would have ranked right up near the top. Without seeing it for ourselves, it's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. You got me curious though. It sounds great, let's do it. You said you saw the video, right? Can you show us too? Yeah, Toa gave me a copy. Let's get together during lunch tomorrow and watch it. Alright, let's look at my links if it shows.
I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it. Though I imagine Toa's outfit might raise more than a few questions too.
Yeah, she didn't look anything like Toa.
Oh, it's 9 already? Abin time should be on soon.
You can if your bond is high, and you have at least one special moment with her. I think it's possible on first playthroughs. Anytime there was an option to hang out with Toa, I hung out with Toa. So I've been linking with Toa every time I can.
It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It feels like we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights. That's right, fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports.
Uh-oh.
What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here? For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too.
I'd smash Misty. Which version of Misty? Misty as regular Misty or Misty as the singer? But I can't wait for I've already heard that.
Turn down a Marin Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be. That soft, melt in your mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible. Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet. Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house.
Secret Misty?
But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear the whereabouts of light.
Wait, is there another Misty that we haven't met?
I stare in disbelief as you fade away. Like a dimming star beneath the coming day.
I know there's two versions of Misty.
Whoa there. Almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that. I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though.
Uh-oh.
I've got a practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week.
All right. An exhausting week. Whoa! That was way cool. Very impressive. That was neat. Well, it's certainly quite a technical display, but if you think we're going to put on outfits like that and prance around on stage, you must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. Clothes have to fit the mood of the music, right, Crow? Yeah, we did a rock song last year, so our outfits didn't scream rock. The whole performance wouldn't lack something, in my opinion. Though, in my infinite wisdom, I'd like to point out that revealing outfits will be popular regardless of the music. You guys! Outfits aside, it does seem like a bold concept. Few would think to put on a performance like that. If we put in the time to practice, we may even compare favorable with Class 1's operetta. Well, Elliot's the music expert here. Do you think there's a chance we could put on a performance like this? Hold on. So first things first, how many of us can actually play an instrument? You learned the lute from your dad, right, Reen? Yeah, I'm no virtuoso, but I can play as long as the music's not too complicated. And Elisa, you can play the violin, right? Yeah, my grandfather taught me. Gaius, you can play the sitar, was that? Been playing it for years. I can play the piano, so with the four of us, it looks like we have our instruments covered. Guess that just means we need to work on our music and lyrics and decide who's going to be on our vocals. So yeah, really depends on sort of music we want to do, but I think we can pull off an impressive performance. Great. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. That's true, and it seems fitting for the festival too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it. Then the matter is settled. Pop Rydford is a real G. I love him, dude. He's something. I'm in favor too. I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything decided by today. So we'll leave the musical responsibilities in Elliot's hands then. Yeah, I think he is the best position to decide the style of performance, our song, and what we should be doing. That okay with you, Elliot? Sure thing. I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow, do you think you can give us some help with the outfits and with getting a hold of the equipment we'll need? I'd like us to do as much of this ourselves as we can. Huh, sure. I'll do what I can. This might be a temp thing and all, but I am part of Class 7. So if you're going all in, I'll throw my chips into your pile. Crow. Wow. Maybe I had you pegged all wrong this time. So just leave those outfits in my capable hands. I'll make sure you all shine like stars up there, especially the ladies. What's up, Crow? I take it all back. He's not even trying to hide it. Emma's like, yeah, I'll dress slutty. We're counting on you to keep it tasteful, Reed. Right, tasteful. Everybody gets a boob window. Except Milliam. She gets to wear a biohazard suit. First, congratulations on it. It took you long enough, but you finally decided what to do for the festival. So you're following in Toa's footsteps and putting on a concert, huh? Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. We're still getting things sorted out. At the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing an instrument and who will be on vocals. Not exactly sure if I've ever touched an instrument. Can't say I have either. You probably need at least some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at the festival. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. They put on a real show. Reen and Crow, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have that under control? Well, we need to narrow it down to 15 most promising designs. Yep, we got that shit on lockdown. Hey, Dios, save us all. I suppose we'll just have to rely on Reed to save us from being dressed by Crow. Honestly, I feel a little envious. If I were 5 years younger, I'd jump right on stage with all of you and have a great old time. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Instructor. How old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? Dude, why are you guys getting mad if she's like 25? Even if you were 5 years younger, your graduation would still be years behind you. Hush you! For us ladies, everything's up to the mid-20s is just a warm-up. And men, they're like fine wines, better with age. I'm not sensitive about it, really. It's just another valuable life lesson that is my duty as your instructor to impart. Cough. Anyways, as much as I'm looking forward to the festival, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do you have no field study next month, looks like you're off the hook as far as practical exam goes too. Since this is our last practical exam for a while, I figured to crank up the challenge a couple notches. Wait, are you going to serve as our opponent? Bingo! Just think of it as a long-awaited second round of May exams. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance, but you better bring it, because I'm not going to go easy on you. All right, Green, pick 2 for your team. Got it. Let me... All right. Let's nuke this woman. Wait, do I have something better than this? Is there a better blue one? All right. Bump CP with the items for uses. We best not hold anything back because I have no doubts her expertise in combat. Even if we don't win, I want to see just how we can do. Well, if you were ever holding anything back before, now's the time to part. Okay.
I take it you're all ready? You've been studying and training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it. Now, show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors.
Wait, what was I supposed to do in the menu?
Understood.
Oh, do I not have the CP with him? Oh, okay, hold on.
My turn.
Well, then we'll just do this. I didn't realize I had no CP on him. All right, we'll just do this. Okay. Because I was literally just going to fucking super nuke him. I didn't realize I didn't have it. Okay. All right. All right. Where are my CP items anyways? All right. Where's my other pizzas? All right. Do you not cook? Not a lot. We best not hold anything back because she surely won't. I have no doubts of her expertise. Oh, we've already read that. Okay.
I take it you've been studying and now. Show me.
Understood.
Come at me with everything you've got.
No one reaches low HP during the battle. Win in less than 40 turns.
Arcus, activate. I'll handle this. I'll handle this. Now is our chance. Don't let it pass. Leave it to me.
Can I delay Sarah?
Now is our chance. Don't let it pass. Right. Ha.
Right.
Delays at 20. Hold on. Let me look at something.
Shatter! Behold the might of the Arcade School!
Super buff!
Radiant Blade Dance! Not bad. Time for the kid gloves to come off.
Come get some, lady! I buffed my whole team!
Crystal Saber. Flames gather on my blade.
Eat my power, Sarah!
Come a long way.
Okay, it's safe for now.
How'd you like that that boost by Usus? Oh. Let's go. I didn't even link. That's how bad I fucked up. I forgot to link going into that fight. Huff, we actually did it. It took all three of us fighting to top form to eke out a narrow victory. Nicely done. I can't believe how far you've all come in just 6 months. I know you've been honing your team tactics, but I wasn't expecting such a top-rate performance from you so soon. But you know what? As an instructor, that's the best feeling in the world. Okay, that's one group down, 3 more to go. I'll call you in groups of 3, so jump in when I call your name. Dude, I love that chrono break. Like, I use it with him and Fee now, and I just boost up everyone's stats and just spam abilities with Fee, and they just fucking wreck shit for like 6 turns in a row. Is she even human? Multiple groups with multiple opponents in every group, and she's still able to put up a fight against all of us? She's on a completely different level. We need to redouble our efforts in training if we hope to match her. You can say that again. Phew, I'm spent. Mind if I use you as a pillow, Emma? What? Here. Oh, like that? Yeah, I'll use it at the start of the fight to double buff. With Eustace, and it just fucking wrecks. Have you no shame? Oh, looks like there's still some life in her yet. She's the only person I know who can fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wisecracks. Don't get me wrong, I'm generally impressed with how far you've come. Now I can tell you where you're headed for your field study without any worries. Up we go! Alright, get them while they're hot. What is she talking about, her titties? Oh, paper. Okay. My bad. I misunderstood. Group A, Reen, Elise, Fee, Machias, Elliot, and Crow. Rower, the Industrial Metropolis. Emma, Laura, Eustace, Gaius, and Milliam. Ortis, the Port City. Alright, I'm going to have to find a way to make this team work. Does Yusuf have Plat Shield yet? That's a good defensive coupled with Crescent Mirror. I don't think so. If he did, he just got it, and I haven't used it yet. Roar and Ortis, those are 2 of the Empire's largest city, right? Well, technically they are. Roar's from far, small, but Ortis is kind of on another level. The second largest city in the Empire with over 400,000 people. It's almost happened to the stronghold of Duke Crayon, the noble fraction's de facto leader, sorry. Are you out of your mind? You want us to drag the hyperactive chatterbox straight into the noble fraction's largest stronghold? He does have a good point. Ortis is hostile territory for her. No 2 ways about it. If they find out you poking around, they'll burn you at the stake. I'm not that worried. I've snuck into Ortis plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. Huh. It's no laughing matter. I'm a bit concerned too. As am I. Order is quite far from here, or Ortis. Something were to happen to... Not to worry, we're thinking about what to do about that. Still, you're not making a laid-back vacation that much, I can say for certain. That goes for the group headed to Roar, too. ... Rhineford Group is based out of Roar, isn't it? Though Roar is almost part of the Marquis Roman's domain, and he's the head of one of the 4 great houses. Hey, Jelka's stubborn old man, eh? He's supposed to be a real hardliner, even among the big shots in the whatever. That's true, but the Imperial Army also runs a military factory in the vicinity. Rhineford Group isn't aligned with either faction, but I can imagine there are more than a few ongoing complications. Really? Sounds like trouble if you ask me. Why would my father and the other members of the board choose this a destination like this, dangerous time like these? Well, like I said, we're thinking those issues over. The Academy's annual festival coming up next month, there's no field study being planned. So this is your chance to show off all the know-how you gained from the previous field studies. Make whatever preparations you need to do, and when Saturday rolls around, travel with your head high. Class 7 has done a damn good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. Thank you, instructor.
Your rank's gone up.
Thanks, Toa.
Here's a little something from the Academy.
Let's go.
must have been tough.
Um,
It's 8:20. So we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
uh-oh.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes. But they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
Lots of trouble.
I can only shudder to guess.
All right. Previous day dinner time.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups, meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
Uh-oh.
Well, Sarah randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Ruhr is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something. I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Ruhr to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
She's totally going to be there ahead of us.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
No.
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry, we've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
All right. Whoa, Machias, you get the fuck out of my main party. How dare you? How dare you ever assume you're worthy of my party? Like, I got those two as a 5. What are 4? They're only a 3. I don't know what Rush does, but yeah, that's fine. Okay. We'll remove those just in case I want to put them on someone. Okay. One free pen. Now you already have one that does for everybody, right? So your attack 1 can go to attack 2, right? Oh wait, actually. That's a higher strength, plus it, do I have a better green one now? I like having the high movement. Well, you are, what's it called? This automatically gives us crystal flood, right? So give you a better blue one then. Actually, because that gives Hydrocranic, Crystal Flood, and that's basically the same. So now I have the fire ones. Let's see. Is there one that does all of them? Grants insight. I don't want... I already have detection there. Yeah, let's go leave golden thing. Confuse. I guess I already have Silverthorn, so let's give something here. What would be good and helpful? Shadow Blade? What's that? Do you really need the move? I mean, you basically have one of those built in. I could probably give her a better evade, right? No? We'll give her that then. No, let's just do that. That's fine. I hate Lockies. Crow is good. Machias is fine. Because I'm not gonna... Well, I guess I can give him a better HP, but whatever. I don't have a better HP. Alright, Alright, so I need to do more cooking.
Hope this turns out okay. Oh, this looks okay. It's
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Alright. Just you...
Oh, this actually looks good.
Alright, I need to... I'll be back to talk to you in a second, Sharon. Flaky potatoes. Can I buy flaky potatoes here? Here. Items.
Hope this turns out okay. Oh, okay. It's
That's it? $20. I need you to cook these better, okay?
Hope this turns out okay. Oh, okay. It's ready.
All right. Now I got a boatload of money. Mitch stopped by the shop to buy milk earlier. Okay. Now... I have 33 of those.
Hope this turns out okay.
Why can't Elliot cook these better?
Oh, this looks pretty nice. Okay, it's ready.
All right, good. I now have like 50 of those if I need them. Going into a boss fight, I can now pump up everybody's CP. Okay. Go back to the dormitory. I'm going to go pee. I'll be right back. Okay. Lady Sarah is awaiting your arrival on the academy field. I suggest you fully prepare yourself before heading out. Please have a safe trip. I'm even more sure she knows exactly what's going on. Please take care now. Okay. Wait, why can't... Okay. I'm getting awfully chilling these days. Hannah, is something weird? Of course not. Everything is peachy. If you ever been such a good liar, there's no need to think about it. Here's your morning kiss. He's a crafty one, that's for sure, but I can't let him find out about the sweater I'm knitting for him just yet. Why can't you break into their house, Rain? What kind of man are you if you're not breaking into people's houses? More importantly, how do you know that the kid was from the intelligence division? You're one shady dude, you know. None of your business is how. Now, he's probably a spy. What does he mean by all the fun anyways? Like how many new materials I have? Going into work mode. All right, later, man. Thanks for chilling in work mode. I might have to yell to you while you're in work mode to see if you could help for some stuff if I need it. Any new updates? Nope. I should talk to her though. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for taking place. My design not exactly sorry. I'm pretty sure got the overall design down at this point. All I got to do is finishing touches. Should have them done by the time. Okay. Well, I'll let the owner know at least. Do try to hurry. Oh, sorry to be such a nuisance. She's so patient with us, more than I'd be. That's for certain. Machias, you're not patient with anybody. You fucking attacked Rain the second you found out that he was actually adopted by a noble. Because you're a fucking retard. My family woke up early to see me off to work this morning. It sounds simple, but it's more heartwarming than you can imagine. Maybe I truly wasn't all the wrong along. Should be yeah, dude. Your kid's like super smart and you're just a dickhead. Alright, let's see. Hey, aren't you glad we get the same group again? Words cannot begin to express the agony. Ah, don't be shy. Me and Lammy will... I'll keep you safe. No need to worry. Please stop talking. Good grief. It's like she's incapable of showing concern or attention. One would hardly think she's about to journey to Ordeos. Dude, it's so funny how Eustace got stuck being the babysitter. So we're getting sent right into Duke K and Stir for our next field study. This is the first time I get to go there without having to sneak in. This is going to be fun. Think your mouth is Irabonia's greatest threat to national security. So we're getting sent right to... Okay, it's the same thing. It's odd to think how close this month's field study is to being canceled. If it was weirder how I felt. I know, right? I mean, it was a struggle through every month, but I felt the same way of the release. I guess that goes with that part of the... We procured the soup for I'm guessing that means the month's field study is doable challenge. Okay. Good morning, nice to see you doing well. Okay, don't worry, pull the punches, good luck and be careful. Alright, what do you got for me? What do you got? Pizzas? If needed. Sleep. Cup of coffee. No one's up here. Talk. Yeah, he's in love with the girl. Me and Rosine are going to go to the festival together. It's cool. Real gentleman. It's basically a date, right? Right? No, dude. But I will help you wingman it. Reen was already checking her out, so he knows where you should go. Man. Alright, so there's good fish over there. Can I break into their house? No, okay. Dolly, what are you doing here? I ended up getting caught up in the nice discussion with, now I have to have you, okay. She's ready to price, Southern Wind, okay. Royal Health provide us, okay. Great weapons, military academy students. Break into the lower dorms. Break into the upper dorms. Good morning, everyone. Wait, field study here. Already 8:30. You're going to miss the train. Don't worry, there's no rush today, apparently. There's academy field by 9, so we got time to chill. You there. Peasant. Class, I just need to open up the auditorium since I've been practicing for the big, Alright. What if I just break in? Would you be able to stop me? Where'd I put that field slip? Okay. Oh, hello. Instructor Sarah's official. Oh, 900. Well, Inspector Beatrice seems to know what's going on. I wish we did. It seems I slept here over the night. Black stacks of soup. Match with Patrick. So Patrick beat the shit out of you? I think you deserved it. Maid keeps stopping by to lecture. Rock for the peel. She covers. Refuses to hold back even though she makes her stop. It's kind of nice to see it. She's trying to hook you up. Oh, look at that. Mint is teaching her the ways to get in her uncle's pants. That sounds inappropriate, but yeah, okay. Mint, her mom, and I are for big city. Okay. What do you want, dickhead? Dude, no one seems to like the fucking principal because, or the vice principal, because he seems like a fucking loser. He's like, hello, I'm a loser. Why is it all your fault? Oh, Mueller, yes, everything's here is proceeding according to plan. Understood. May Otis be with you. Looks like he's talking to Major Vander. Guess a military man never really gets a break for the military stuff, huh? Stop interrupting him. He's on the phone call, Rain, you dick. Imperial Chronicles, however, a request. Yes, sir. Bump, 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 bump. What's wrong, Ferris? Aren't you going to practice this morning? I had planned to, but apparently the field is off limits at the moment. It must overlook the announcement or something. Off limits, really? Could have something to do with the reason they called us out there. I woke up early and eager to today's practice, but I feel a motivation was squandered. This class is about to begin at, fuck, okay. We've ruined everything. Rosie, I believe Class 7 has finally decided on what they're going to do for that's wonderful news. I'm sure in regards turned out splendid. You know, you have to let Kay down easy, okay? He's a sweet little kid. It may be tough to find the time prepared with your field study to worry about, but don't be too rash. Plan on taking the children along for myself. Class 7. Who's on the roof? No one? No one's on the roof. Let's go. Work our way back down. Working my way back down. Running fast because I put turbo mode on, right? That's how the song goes? Okay. Who's in the library? Who dares be in the library? You dare read? So Tyler once against Instructor Thomas spent last night here and I almost had to shove him out with a broom. Okay. You're looking for something to eat? Just a situation, there's nothing to tell. Okay. No problem. First years do the work. Piece of cake. Technically repeating a year, just dangerously close to it. Sign. No worried. Okay. Okay. What is your name? Chef Ramsay. I forgot that. Okay. Still can't go in the salon, so no point in going there. What is this? Was there always a second person by the janitor? Morning, everyone. Good morning. Huh? Didn't expect to see the three of you together this early. What gives, huh? We were just talking about all of you, actually. I'm just glad you managed to decide what to do the festival before you got shipped off to your field study. Sounds like you didn't waste any time putting George to work either. We did ask him to help with our orbital instruments, yeah. I'm hoping to have everything sorted out by the time we're back. Make sure you know who's going to be playing what by then. We haven't even decided our genre yet. Well, that's definitely something you'll have to take care of. More interested in the outfit, though. I'm thinking sexy, really sexy, especially the girls. Of course you are, Gioka. You like the women more than Crow does. Woohoo! You and I are on the same page. Don't even think about it. I'm not wearing one. Elisa's going naked. What? It would be a bit distracting if they ended up being as revealing as President Herschel's was. Sigh. That was all Angie and Crow's fault. They wouldn't listen to any of my feedback. I hope you realize how much I'm counting on you to stop this, Reed. I'll see what I can do. On a less sexy topic, this month's field study sounds like a tough one. Rose at the center of the Nordis province. Provincial army's influence isn't quite as blatant as in Ordis, but they still hold significant sway there. And their relationship with the railway military is especially bad. So make sure you don't get wrapped up at all. Really? And tensions are rising inside and out country as it is. It's kind of worrisome. At least your field study has been planned out to minimize chances of you getting into any trouble. What? What do you mean planned out? Oh, did Instructor Sarah not tell you yet? Well, we can't spoil the surprise then, can we? What are you curiosity piqued? Piqued? Well, they did call you to the field, right? Why don't you get going? I'm sure you'll make it there in time. Slow it down. How come you guys all get to know and I don't? Sorry, Crow. Well, that's what you get for taking easy classes again this year. What she said. Still, you're technically a second year, so make sure you back up the new class up. Oh, I see how it is. Get a few more credits than me, you think you can get away with saying whatever you want. Well, sounds like should ever with field then. Tensions are high with both empires and out, I think, Alright, so I want to look at my link levels. So Alicia and I are 5, Laura and I are 5, Emma and I are 5. So if like the 3 main girls in my class, I could take any of them to the festival. But I also think I might be really high with Toa, because anytime there's been an event, I've talked to Toa. Okay. Yeah, okay. You need an evergreen. And anyone who doesn't have a green pendulum needs a green pendulum. Sure. Whatever. I actually rather have her have that. Is there a better version of this? Nope. Okay. Remember to buy Biggles merch. You too can have Biggles branded gaming diapers for those times when pausing isn't an option. I don't think I have diapers. Thanks, Wigs. Wear your swig diapers. Make sure you have everything, Fee. Patrick is now here. What are you still doing here? We thought so. Field said, how about you, Patrick? I thought a cold day in hell where I saw you attend a morning practice. Only to shake off the morning drowsiness. Most certainly didn't come here to train crushing defeat for Devil's Hands, huh? That's the one honest lie. You can read them like a book. You'll be making your way to Ordis and Rower rather foolhardily, if you ask me. Well, we can't really claim that either place would be a quick walk. Ordis is the Duquesne stronghold, so others are bound to run into trouble there, but it's not like Rower is the nicest place these days either. Wait, are you actually worried about us, Patrick? If you're only going to spout nonsense, I would appreciate it if you held your tongue. Moving on, we plan on settling the score with the Academy's festival. Such, we prefer it if you return safely. Challenge accepted. We'll be back and make sure to give you a run for your money. Okay. He's trying harder to be better, okay. Hi, again, Biggles. Sorry to leave yesterday. Had to work the night shift. Oh, no problem, dude. No problem. Yeah. Oh, Selena's here. Maybe she's curious about what's going on. Who knows what cats are thinking. Oh, is this for me? Thanks. Good use for it. All right, Instructor Sarah is waiting for us. Let's keep moving. Yep. I can't give her a thing. All right. Why did Elliot take damage? Oh, I gave him a new health. That's right. We're all going to meet here at 9 a.m. Seems like it's no idea what this is all about, but it's prepared to be a good finishing prep. Okay. Are you at the training exercise before the 6th field study? I think so. Oh, Instructor, I wasn't expecting you to be... Sharon. I'm guessing we fight Sharon. We kicked Sarah's ass. I chrono bursted with Eustace and then double buffed, and then I S-braked everybody and killed Sarah in one round. Sharon? Hopefully she makes us present. Weren't you in the dormitory when we left? Indeed I was, but I was summoned here by Lady Sarah. Oh yes, the classic S-break rush. Well, it said no one can go, or no one can enter low health, and I was like, well, I'm going to have to hit Sarah very, very hard, very, very fast. So I did it. So after seeing all of you, I came straight here. How did I guess she just get here ahead of us? You know, at this point, I shouldn't really be surprised. She ain't the Rheinford's top maid for nothing. Personally, I would have preferred not to ask her to come at all, but since she's been acting as Group A's guide, I didn't have much of a choice. Hee, why thank you. Wait, why would we need a guide? So you're telling me... Oh, it looks like everyone's here already. Cooking, cleaning, instant travel, wasn't it? You flattered me, Master Eustace. Well, we've got all of you here now, and look at that, 9 a.m. right on time, huh? Guys, I knew we were going on an airship. That's why we were not going to the train. What's that sound? It sounds like a rush of air. No, it's not quite it. Sounds to me like an airship. Are you kidding me? No, Machias, that's why there's an airship above us. I believe Sharon just opened the map menu and used the instant travel feature to move ahead of us. Well, I did also talk to every single person in the town. Look! What the hell is that? Here they come. This is a dead hooker mobile. No, I'm just kidding. But what up, 8? How was work last night? I have this, I have the next 3 days off because I'm going to, or I'll be at the baseball games all 3 nights. So I figured, because I can't do my normal stream tonight, I do an anime members video that is all the way till 3, and then the actual video drops for everybody else at like 8 p.m. And then and then I do this, and I might even stream tomorrow morning, or I might just make another video. Who knows? What is this thing even doing here? That thing's a fucking monster. Wow, it's so cool. A Crimson airship, who does it belong to? An Imperial warship, maybe not enough giant guns. Still, the shape looks familiar. Oh, now I remember. It's like the white wing of the Admiral. You think so? You think so too, right? You mean like the Arcelian? Now that you mention it, I do see the Arcelian. Wasn't that the high-speed cruiser from the Kingdom of Libro? Indeed, it was on the very airship that Prince Oliver made his triumphant return to Heimdall. No way. So, Oliver is one of the main characters, I think, in like Sky, right? They're not seriously going to land here, right? Because Sky happens before this, but the Crossbell games are happening at the same time as this. It was good just taking care of the building. It was raining, so there was not many people to worry about on the perimeter. Oh, that makes work feel slow though. So it is much better to play Sky first. It's 75 arms from the bow to stern. It might be a bit of a snug fit, but they should be able to touch down. Man, you've got to be kidding me. Wait a minute. How do you know how large it is? Maybe I go right into Sky before going to 2. Yeah, it was a bit boring. I had to put some music or a podcast on the background noise to survive the night without sleeping. Ugh. I can never stay awake overnight. Like, that's one thing I can't do. This is the best. It's actually pretty close up. You can go into Cold Steel 2 without issues. The issue is when you're going for Cold. Yeah, I'm the more I look, the more it seems just like Arcelian, except red. So it looks like the vote is for me to play all the games on here, up to the one that like ends Reen's story, because the Daybreak ones are like newer, and they don't have to do with all the characters that we played before. It's like it's another city or like another like country or whatever, but they're not as intertwined. I mean, it's still intertwined, but it's not as intertwined where all the stories are super important to play. It bears the crest of Erebonia though, so I guess after I go into 2, I'll go back to the Sky games, and then after the Sky games, we'll do the Crossbell games, or maybe we'll do one Sky game, one Crossbell game, and then go the rest of the Sky, and then I don't know. Last one, Trails Beyond the Horizon. I haven't seen Trails Beyond the Horizon anywhere. Is that like...
Salutations, my beautiful friends. It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Uh-oh. Is that... I don't know who that is. Let me see. I don't recognize that voice off the rip. Let me see. Trails Beyond. Oh, it is here. Okay. Add to wish list. Oh, it hasn't released yet. That's why. Okay. Wait, was that Toa in the... Did I see Toa? That looks like Toa. And that could be Crow there, but why would... If this isn't in Erebonia, then why would Toa be there? All right. Well, I added that to my wish list. We might have to rip through the things yet. It's just in Japanese, just released last year in Japan. Okay.
Prince Olivert.
Oh wait, that was Matt Mercer's voice? It didn't sound like him.
And Major Vander.
The same, like CS3 and 4, where the protagonists from other countries come to Erebonia, I suppose. Yeah, probably. But would that mean Reen is with Toa, like, canonically, in that game? Because it looked like he was there with Toa. I'm glad to see you all again.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all.
But the thing is, I don't even know if Toa's like a playable character in any of the games.
This will be quite the crowd pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
I'm guessing I'm going to get to play with her for a little bit if I'm able to do a link with her, but it's probably going to be like one little mission or something.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
This is now the Class 7 warship. Still, the prince is just here to, in a subordinate capacity today, to say nothing myself. He and Lloyd sadly fall into the void of not having canon confirmed due to Falcom trying not to let the fans begin waifu wars. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it feels like Elisa is the canonical one. Based on how they're writing the story, but it actually feels like it could be Toa.
Who might you be referring to?
When you're like watching it, you could take your canon as, yeah, I see how it is.
It's been quite some time.
But it just like the way the story is written, it feels more like Reen and Laura would be more like friends. Elisa, based on the achievement, it sounds like that's who they actually want canonically. But the way the story kind of rolls, it just feels like Toa is the best option for it. Just like in Persona 5, Royal, like Kasumi / Sumire, it just feels like canonically the way they added her in, like that's Joker's like canonical. It just feels like it. But like before that, it felt like it was Makoto, and On just feels like she's like Ryuji. So I could see like how confusing stuff can be when you like date someone who is written like they're supposed to be with someone else.
I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Like when I met On's voice actor, she thought once I go through all of Cold Steel, she thought her character was actually dating Ryuji, and then she had to do the voice lines for the dating scenes with Reen with Ren, and she was like, "What? What about Ryuji? I thought all my character lines made it seem like we were dating." Without spoilers, I believe Emma should have been the canon girl for Reen. You'll see why once you get through it. I mean, he definitely likes her chest, so I could see it happening, you know? But I also see Emma in like the stickers for all the other games too, so it could make sense that she goes through it. I also saw Laura in those, but I didn't see Elisa in the later ones, so she could be just a high school fling and then he gets rid of her, you know?
I know that voice.
And Toa could also be one game and done too. Torval.
The Radiant Blade Master?
Reen has 2 big reasons to like Emma, alright. Yep.
Father.
So that's Laura's dad? Wait, who's the what now?
And look, Toval's with him too. This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, that's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
Allow me to introduce you. This Captain Victor S.R. said, who will be assuming command of this ship. That's Lan? Or Ian? Or Ian? Hey, it's the father-in-law. We took good care of Laura. Can we marry her now?
So that's what this is about.
There's so many good options for girls in this game for Reed that he just needs the harem. St. Clair.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
I don't think that's who you think it is. You mean Captain Arson or Torval? Oh, Torval. Ian is Torval? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it needs a harem now. I don't these characters' names. I just heard his voice.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Oh shit, now I'm kind of wondering. I know Patrick's voice now too.
Wow, what a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Ian is Torval.
Incredible.
I thought you meant the Blade Master.
The numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better live than on paper.
Principal Van Dyke, you too?
Do you recognize that voice? You just said Principal Van Dyke. You too? You should, Swigs.
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study.
Well, you said one of his, you picked up the voice of one of the characters from someone else in the show he was in.
He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
I'll be okay if you even say what character he is.
We'll be riding in style.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Do you recognize that voice too? I'll give you a hint. Jujutsu Kaisen and Apothecary Diaries.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous.
Do you know Prince Olivert's voice? He's one of the most famous voice actors there is.
With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7.
All right. So this one's Matt Mercer. Prince Oliver is Matt Mercer.
Aboard the second Arcel-class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
Gaius is Kaiji Chang, the voice of Gojo and the voice of Jinshi. And Rain is Sean Chipwalk, the voice of Subaru. And I could probably tell you who the girls are. I just have to think. But yeah, Torval, Izzy, and Sinclair. Not St. Clair, Sinclair. High-speed cruiser. Mater Park. That's where we were in Heimdall. Hey, that couple's still at the bench. Do they ever go anywhere else? There's Elliot's friends. There's Machias' father. That's what I meant typing while working. Sure, Swigs. Alto Street. That's Elliot's house right there. Is that Fiona? Hello, nurse. Elliot, you sure you don't want me to be your brother? Oh, those are the little assholes. What were their names again? Blue Balls, or whatever his name is. Bluebell? Blue... Waka? Thief B? Phantom Thief B? Blue Blanc. Yeah, that's it. Not even our high-speed trains could hope to match that. That may be true, but we still have our own strengths. How's the investigation coming along? Well, they've been pretty blatant about trying to obstruct us, so basically about what we'd expect. Same is true on the other areas as well. Understood. Respond with pattern 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, ma'am. Heimdall Skank District. We're picking up the skanks. Prince Alfin and Elise Schwarzer. The Brother Complex.
Spectacular sight. My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Rain?
Uh-oh. Did you recognize that voice? It's the same voice as the cat, Swigs. What's the little brother's name again?
Wow!
Cedric, okay.
That's the Courageous. Oliver had finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it?
I like how the Queen's name is just Kind Woman.
Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
And the King is just blonde-haired man.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our staid and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
Man, I really want to play Sky now. So I'm guessing it's on like an airship for the area.
Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already?
All right, do you recognize this voice? Do you recognize Lecter's voice?
And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Liberl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Swigs, have you seen One Punch Man? That's Max Middleman. That's the person who voices the One Punch Man. But he also voices Ryuji.
Let him have his fun for now. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part.
You'll see many references and characters from previous sagas and still can go into count Cold Steel 2 without problem, but from CS3 the references we get.
He
Yeah.
and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment.
Yeah, but I'm going to do 1 and 2, and then I'm going to go to Sky.
We have reached a decisive point.
And then I'll go to the Crossbell games.
The board has been prepared.
And then we'll jump back into 3.
Place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
And from what I've seen, Sky is kind of pixelated, so I won't be spending as much time as I do on this. Like going around checking everything up. Nortia Province Southern Edge over the Schwarz Duchy Barrier. So we're by Reen's house. Courageous Bridge. Word of advice, Sky's hard, difficult actually feels like nightmare due to being the oldest game with less mechanics and items like Evergreen you'll have now.
We've just passed through the Schwarz-Drake Barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
So just play it on normal?
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 Arj.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Sometimes I recognize the voices of just like random characters, and then I just can't think of who exactly they are. Because you'll only hear them say one line, and then you're like, ugh. So if you pick hard, you'll be in for a hard time. Okay, I'll do normal. It's all kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, the ship is equipped with the Epstein Foundation's latest information processing system. So you actually managed to get the Reinford Group's Zeiss Central Factory and Epstein Foundation to collaborate? I suppose you would be the most well-informed on the matter of technology. It took the combined efforts of countless supporters to take this airship from blueprints to beauty. I've caused a great many people no small amount of trouble gathering technologies fund to build this. Huh. It's nice to know even princes have trouble with financing something. Alas, it's true. I had to borrow quite a sum from a number of sources, and the Imperial himself among them. But all my labors bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all my ideas specifically. At length of arc 75, or 75 arcs. It's almost twice the size of the original Arcel. Drink less booze and you'll have less financial problems too, Sarah. There you go. Yeah, you know what? Once I stopped drinking, I had way more money. When I'm killing a bottle a night, or spending like $75 a night on beer at the bar. Once I stopped drinking, I now have so much in my savings compared to when I was just like, all right, everything goes to my alcohol. Let's go. And it's supporting 20 of ZCF's high-performance engine, so it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3,000 SPHs. Not quite as fast as Arcelia's 3,600 SPH, but the Courageous boasts high armor and interception capabilities. Good grief, memorized all the specs already. Still, the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. Sounds like he's compensating for something. I heard something like that was in development. but I never would have imagined pack this much punch into it. Well, now we have a rough idea of how extravagant the ship is, but what I don't understand is why my father's sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Plus, Father, did you actually enlist in the Imperial Army? Can understand why you might be perplexed. However, this ship isn't part of any military force, huh? So wait, it's officially regarded as property of the Imperial family? Precisely. I intend this ship to give wings to the third faction of sort, unconnected to both Imperial and Provincial armies. To that, I could think of no finer captain than Vice Count Arson. Well, that at least explains some of it. I see what you're getting at, yeah. Fastest airship in the Empire captained by the Radiant Blade Master. He couldn't ask for a stronger deterrent than that, I'll say. Well, that's my hope anyways. About half of the crew here on loan from my division, the 7th Armored. The rest are civilians representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me, I'm here because I'm just that good at gathering information. They've also tasked me as the point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. Total definitely a good choice. He's got attack and patience to spare. Me, on the other hand, I'm more of a face-punching type. Frankly, I'm still shocked we're here. I never imagined we'd be flying in such a marvel of a ship with such a distinguished crew. You got me curious, though. Are you intending to tour the whole Empire like this? That's our plan, yes. The hope is that we might help assure some of the tension that's building across the nation. And if we happen to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. That makes sense considering they got their own airships too. Intelligence Division and the RMP seem to be keeping them in check now. Having a ship like this in the air will definitely put even more pressure on the Liberation Front. In other words, the ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? And if I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take to the skies whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day, I'll even be able to put on a recital soaring in the sky above Heimdall. Well, putting aside certain idiotic flights for a fancy, at this speed, it should take less than an hour to reach Roar. Feel free to make yourself at home while you're aboard. Aside from the restricted areas, like the engine room, you'll have the run of the ship. Go and poke around a bit. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. I think I'll take you up on that. And that's how we ended up flying to our destination aboard Empire's newest, most cutting-edge cruiser. But we didn't just sit and look out the window, of course, since we had the captain's permission. We each set about exploring the courageous, seeing that top-of-the-line airship had to offer. Okay. Now, should we go talk to everybody right now, or should we come back and start the next stream like that tomorrow? Because I am going to stream tomorrow morning as well, just because I have most of the week off because I'm going to the baseball games. So do we want to grab the rest of the questions here, or do we want to keep or start? Might as well just grab it now. Okay, that's the same. I knew that the captain's daughter would be coming aboard, but seeing them talk is rather heartwarming. Please relax and leave the operations of the airship to me. The crew here comes from a wide range of backgrounds with all confidence in our skill. I happen to have scouted from Prince Epstein Foundation by Prince Oliver himself. What a unique, fascinating person he is. Honestly, you could have told me about this a little sooner. Is that the reason you've been so busy lately? I apologize for the secrecy, but most of the project fell under the veil of strict confidentiality. Do it however you like, Biggles. I won't be tomorrow morning because I do the night shift again today, and I sleep in the mornings. Oh, no problem, man. Like, I'm probably going to go like maybe 2 hours tomorrow, 3 hours, because I'll probably be sleeping in as well as I could because I'm going to be watching like the Met game and stuff. So, like I'll be at the stadium tonight, and then I'll be at the stadium tomorrow probably, and Wednesday for sure. So, I have the week off to go watch baseball, basically. Klaus must have known, right? We were allowed to know while I was left in the dark. Well, we're really honored to have been invited aboard. We can rest a bit easier once we arrive in Aurora knowing that we have an Imperial escort. Indeed, you can. Provincial Army will have a little choice but to accommodate you. The ship proposed is acted as a deterrent to both factions as well as the Imperial Liberation Front. Doing that, we hope the courageous will hold the old guard at bay long enough for something new to take root. I'm sure they will. They chose wisely in naming you captain. Still, I assume that's not this ship's only purpose. Well, true, building an airship this advanced seems excessive. If all you're going to do is as a deterrent, Laura's right. There has to be some other purpose it was made to fulfill. Very perceptive of you. I regret that I wasn't able to discuss this with you properly when you were in Wagram last month, but I'm proud to see how you've grown since you've enrolled in the academy. I have my classes to thank for that. Learning aside them has been a constant source of insight. So tell me, Reed, how's she doing? Is Laura getting along with the other students? Huh? I think she's fitting in fine. I see, that's reassuring to hear. At times, I was worried that growing up in a sword-fighting household caused her to end up well less rounded than her peers. I hope you and the others will continue looking out for her. I mean, it's hard to fucking think that they're not, like, trying to also set up Laura and him. We're glad to see her with us. I can't imagine Class 7 without her. Can't help but get the feeling that she's something more to you than simply a classmate. Don't worry, Victor. We like her very, very much. Whatever the truth may be, I hope you'll continue treating her as the lady she is. I'm not one to abide inappropriate behavior towards my daughter. I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about, but I'd like to think I know how to conduct myself around my classmates. Good, good. That's what I wanted to hear. Don't hit us with that 50,000 S-craft, please. What are you two going on about with all your whispering and your futile glances? Cough, it's nothing you need to concern yourself with, just a little discussion between men. You needn't to worry. We'll sure get to you a field study safely. As students of Thor, I expect you to give it your utmost, huh? He really does care about her. He's trying to get it in for you. I mean, nevertheless, being ferried to the destination in an airship like this makes me feel as though I could take on the world. While we won't be in the same group during this field study, I hope that it's a rewarding one for both of us. Agreed. Oh yeah, Laura's not going to be in my group. The heartbreak. Allow us to ask you, I hope your field study proves to be a fruitful one. Just don't forget to conduct yourself as students of Thor should during this time. Hello there, I'm Curtis, the radio officer. It's the first time I'm being on the bridge of a military ship. Seeing them all, really, the main difference between that and the bridge is still new and shiny. Plus, the fact this ship's entire crew is unaffiliated with either faction, that's unusual. Courageous is completely unaffiliated with the major factions of Livonia. Half of our crew might be from the 7th Armored Division, but despite being part of the army, they're neutral too. Position is pretty similar to Prince Oliver, and actually Commander Vander is a good example of that. Alright, Gaius. We're cruising along so smoothly that it almost feels like we're one with the world. It's like the ship is a crimson Pegasus soaring through the sky. We really lucky to know. We can't imagine the people get an experience like this. We owe our wins to the things that got us. Okay, we're cruising among the smoothly, almost like the wind. It's like the ship is... Okay, that's the same thing as you just said. Engine room, come in. Can you hear me? We've reached maximal cruising speed. All green here on the bridge. Hold on. Engine 4 struggling a bit. Can you give me a look? Okay. I'm Graf. I'm from the Imperial Army Air Force, and I've saved this. Never been a ship like this. As if it wasn't good and exciting enough, I get to work under the Radiant Blade Master himself, Prince Oliver at once. Bring about the ideals of his, the Blade Master's right guy to have in this corner. Haas. Safe to say I'm looking forward to seeing just what effect this airship has on the world. Welcome to the Courageous Bridge. Okay. I guess we go to 4-3. Damn, there's a lot of people. Guessing those are the restricted areas. Well, when it comes to fire-powered ship is okay. I plan on going back to them. How many of these do I have? 10 of those? Okay. Okay. Alright, so we don't want to go here yet. Whoa, this ship is amazing. We're flying faster than a bird. Take that bird now. I kind of want one. I wonder if Gramps gets me one of these airships if I ask him real nice. You can already fly on landing. Don't get greedy. View from up here is beautiful. It's like I'm weightless soaring through the piece. No, it's actually the first time I've ever been aboard an airship. Whoa, I think I feel a little dizzy. Being escorted straight to Ortis and Courageous on okay. The airship we used pretty fast, in fact, okay. Alright, boys. Come on, nobody wants to see dudes sing. It's all about the ladies. Besides, if we make the outfit skimpy enough, guys will be breaking down the door to get in. Are you three working out what to do for the concert? Yeah, we get the general gist of it from now. But hey, let me ask you this. Reen, would you prefer male or female vocals? That's a really important question too, since it changes the audience we draw. It's a tough decision. Why don't we try both then? You know what? That'd be perfect. Yeah, I really like that idea. 2 songs would be the perfect length too. Rehearsing, I'll be a bit tougher, but I think we should do it. Let us both use plans. You won't see me complaining. He's really excited for this. Your ideas have all but suddenly as a sledgehammer. You realize that this will put us direct competition with Class 1. You need to... Okay. You know what we need to do? We need... We should have just made a kissing booth. We would have won for sure. Feel free to go in as you like. Unfortunately, though... Okay. I don't... Alright. Okay. Maybe stay the arc. You there, give me all your money, Professor Thompson. That's great. You owe me one. Okay. Ship's always flying fast. My apologies. You're a professor? Okay. Alright, I guess we gotta talk to them. Couldn't believe what I was hearing. I had no idea the Renfrew Company was involved in development of such a scale at this time. Then I found collaboration with the Epstein Foundation and CCF. On top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our armistice units too. Way too much work for one person. How many projects does my mother have on her wings right now? Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But to suffice, the chairman only knows about a small number of projects in development by the Reinford Group. Lately, the directors have. I knew it. Oh? Hello, Master Reen. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, it's okay. Teehee, have you finished exploring the airship? I expect it to be a little longer before we're finished. I don't even think I've seen half of it yet. It's kind of overwhelming. Looking forward to the landing in Roar, though. It's been a while since I've seen the industrial metropolis. It's not too far from my hometown, so I've always heard about it in passing. Just don't put Laura in the kissing booth if you want to survive Victor's wrath later. Dude, I've been joking about the kissing booth, and I've been like joking about like using Eustace for the ladies, and then using all the girls except for William. And then we could use Reed as well. You from your mirror, so I guess you would then. You want a little refresher? I can bring you up to speed? Sure, why not? Roy used to be the factory town that grew to the hotspot for technology as a result of the steel-heavy industry. Population of around 200,000, and since the city and Norterra province is under Marquis Roger's jurisdiction, oh, that's right, I still find it kind of wild that Angelica is his daughter. You know, the last time I visited, it felt like the whole city was man-made. Trees and grass were a rare sight. It made it kind of hard to tell how large the city really was. Well, the city itself basically one giant structure divided into several different parts, or several levels. It's been expanded so many times that even long-term residents occasionally wind up places they don't recognize. Well, I've lost count the number of times I had to go pick up Elisa when she was lost her way. That was when I was a kid. Don't say it like it still happens. Really. It was a long time ago. Huh, something tells me we're looking at a not quite so distant past. Cough. Anyways, North Rower is the iron mines. The iron mined there makes most of Reinhardt's group products for some or other. The amount of ore they get from just one mine is immense. The Empire should be a different place today without it. I don't doubt it. Even our textbooks mention distinction mines. It's been vital to the Empire since back in the Orbital Revolution. In the center of Roar, you can't miss the Reinford Group's corporate headquarters. It's also basically my house. Honestly, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back anytime soon. Elisa, sigh. I guess there's no point in moping about it now. We've yet to have a field study that didn't spiral into some sort of hectic adventure, but I'm ready for it. We'll just have to take it as it comes. See, I'll be wishing you all the best. Should be arriving. Please escort you to the... Okay. Don't say it. I even don't want to think about it. I never expected to row. Field study. Let's just hope it's a good one. Okay. Have I been to all the places? Let's go back to the bridge. Doo-doo. I talked to everybody on the bridge. Okay. Doo-doo. They have all these areas, but I can't go there. Don't have anything I want, man. already talked to you.
Instructor Sarah? Tovo? What are you guys doing out here?
Whoever puts Reed in the booth will be destroyed by Laura, smited by Emma, sniped by Elisa, raided by Fee, and finally chopped into pieces by Elise. Probably.
Just a little bracer to bracer information swapping.
Bracer to bracer, I'm sure, Sarah.
That's about the long and short of it.
Yep, that's definitely Ian's voice.
Since I saw you guys, though. Not since last month in Legram.
Yeah, always nice to see a friendly face, though.
Well, despite keeping in touch with him and setting up these arrangements, it came as a surprise to me to see him on board, too.
Toval is not over the top enough for Ian.
Clearly, it was meant to be. Honestly, I was only brought on because of my connection with Viscount Arcade.
This airship really is in a class all its own, though. It's not every day you see a ship owned by the Imperial family and captained by the Radiant Blade Master.
This cruiser has the potential to be an important force in Erebonia going forward. Without ties to the Imperial or Provincial armies, it can potentially keep both of them in check if need be. It might not be able to do that quite as well as a strong guild presence could, but it'll still help protect a lot of people.
That's true.
I believe Crow would be the one to suggest that, so brace yourself, Crow. Uh-oh.
It still frustrates me how the guild used to be an institution here, and now we're just barely keeping the lights on. At least the Crossbell branch sends its people over to help us out when we need a hand, though.
Wenzel's one thing, but we owe McLean so many favors, I've lost count.
Toval is from the Erebonia saga. Still, if you want more context about him and the future characters of Cold Steel, then the in-game novel Red Moon Rises shows some background about them.
McLean? Wait, are you talking about...
Oh, yeah, I guess you would have heard of him. He's an A-rank bracer over at the Crossbell branch. A guy we used to work with named Wenzel works there now, too. Wait, maybe we should back it up a bit.
The guy we're talking about is Arios McLean, aka the Divine Blade of Wind.
Uh-oh.
The name probably sounds familiar to you because he's also a practitioner of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I've never met him myself, but I heard a lot about him from my master.
Dun dun dun.
He mastered the school's second form. It sounds about as untouchable as anyone who holds the title of Divine Blade.
Well, he's pretty damn strong, I'll give you that. Bailed me out of more tough spots than I'd like to admit. Speaking of, you know who else is a student of the 8 Leaves School? Cassius Bright. We were talking about him before, remember? He's the bracer who took command during that big incident 2 years ago.
Uh-oh.
Though from what I heard, he left the way of the sword behind a while back.
Cassius Bright was here in Erebonia.
Uh-oh.
Wait, 2 years ago.
The strip club incident. No, I'm just kidding.
It was an eventful time, to put it lightly. And yeah, we have Cassius to thank for getting us past that. But afterward, well, you know the story from there.
Sky's protagonist? Okay.
They shuttered guild branches all across the Empire, one after the other, and your dear, sweet instructor was out of a job.
Uh-oh.
I'd be glad to give you all the grisly details, but it's a long story. We should probably save it for another time. But hey, the guild seems to have a good track record with folks from the 8 Leaves School. Maybe you should consider a career as a bracer. Door's always open, you know?
Me? A bracer?
There you go.
I never really thought about it before.
Hey, there's enough of us singing the bracer blues without you trying to recruit my students.
Never hurts to start them early. Seriously, though, we're always looking for more good people. If that's something you wanted to do, I wouldn't turn you down.
I'll give it some thought.
Oh, wait, hold on. I know, right? Repay him for everything he's done. I wonder if something how she ended up working at the academy. It sounds like a lot of it's on her mind. Ships deterrence. Of course, the way of the guild. The ship. All right. So I'm going to jump on the elevator. Oh, wait. Fuck. Rear deck, right? No, that's where I just was. Okay. Son of a bitch. Alright. I'm going to save and call it here. That's about 3 hours of stuff. Do I need... Dun 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 ta da. See, look at my links with the girls. I don't hang out with Machias ever because I don't like him. I only hang out with Elliot when it's a certain thing. I would hang out with Gaius more because I like Gaius, but yeah, but I hang out with Toa every time. I wish I could see what my link was with Toa, but really go prepared? Is it that bad? Is it that bad? It is? Fuck, man. Okay. Well, I'm assuming I'll need Evergreen, and then I'll need something like, like this. Abyss Shadow, maybe. Because this is what? Sleep, Faint, Nightmare, and Confuse. I mean, I always try to keep the speed going, but like I don't have. All right, so let's look. What's my team? Does it say my team? Because it doesn't let me see my team right now because it's just me. So I have Elisa, I have Elliot, I have Machias, I have Fee and Crow. Hi, Chunk. So Fee's the only one I have. Yeah. That's the team. So Fee's really the only one I have that buffs speed. I could always. Yeah, I can also buff evasion. Wait, is it? Oh! I could do that. Now I got even more speed, and I still have my speed boost. I'm bored out of my gourd. I can't really keep playing though. I gotta get ready and make sure I'm good for the game. I gotta get all my stuff together and eat and... But hi Chunk, how are you? I miss you. Oh, and if you have Animite Shield, it'd be useful too. I have that on, who has that? I think I put that on Elisa. Because I'm going to run with her and Elliot. Yeah. I'll probably... Well, I'll have to see. Like, I'll have to try to strategize something. I mean, I could probably also, like, are you okay with telling me if, does the boss have ads? Because if the boss doesn't have ads, I'll probably just steal Gaius's, thing. Evasion up, doing more crit, you know? Insight, so I can dodge a lot more. Or maybe... or maybe I'll just steal this. I might just take this. If he doesn't have ads, I might just take Eustace's. I'll figure it out, but... Oh, great. Yeah, I might have to throw someone with Juggler on. Maybe I'll find a way to make use of Machias. I fucking hate Machias, so I don't take him anywhere. I mean... It might be smart to just give him Juggler. Honestly, I don't even know if I have it unlocked on Machias. Like right now, I gave him this because of the pieces I have. And if I can Chrono Burst with Reen, I might be able to do some stuff. So, who knows? But I have to go. I gotta call it. Chunk, great to see you. 8 kills, good to see you. I am going to do this again tomorrow because I'm not working. And then maybe Wednesday night I'll maybe Wednesday night I will after I get home from the game, maybe I'll stream. Maybe I can get the boys together and we can do our normal things. But I should be back at this at least Friday to play. And see you soon there, Biggles. And if you reach the field study boss, much luck to you. Dude, I will have to prepare myself. You know, I thought the boss for the last one, like the last floor, was going to be tough, and I was like, I just want to see what it is, and then I'll build around it, and I just fucking rolled on the floor laughing at it. I do need to get my updated weapons already. I have the U materials to upgrade them, so I want to get them. Let me show you how many I have. Let me show you what I was doing this morning on my my Steam Deck while laying in my bed. There's 11 members on my team. I have enough for 11 weapons. One of the worst bosses in the game. All right, I'll prepare myself for it. So I'm set, ready to upgrade. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. I'll be live tomorrow. All right, bye.